Live inside Chase Field, we're getting ready for baseball from the desert. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Souza is right there as he takes it for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Into center field, line drive base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Dahl leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So a 2-run shot to left center as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
The first baseman, number 9.
And all that look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Chase Field. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 silver sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
Standing in, Steven Souza. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Freeland has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. A hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Souza is under it, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively.
The catcher,
And this team's
Number
lucky
58.
enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
In now for Colorado, number 58. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. McMahon leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
In now, Kyle Freeland. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Ahmed has it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rockies are out in front, 3-0. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Walker.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a liner, but foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
At the plate, David Peralta. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
David Dahl.
Standing in now, David Dahl, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. On the ground to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here with that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado ripped down the line. Story at second, Dahl at first with no outs. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner will score from second. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
The first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Number 45 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 45.
Striding into the box, Ryan McMahon. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now.
Ian Desmond.
Settling in now, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So digging in now, number 58, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And to score is the runner from first. It's 8-0.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping in now, Kyle Freeland, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon. This is skied out toward right. Souza is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 8 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Digging in, Nick Ahmed, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Blackmon is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8th, the pitcher, number 45.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, number 45, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. To third. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still 8-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Colorado.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
plate, David Dahl. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
The first base.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least one run in. Long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So stepping in, number 58, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. He's set, and the pitch. To short, hit hard. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Colorado's out in front, 12-0. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
Now in the box, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's
The third
6 to this
baseman,
point.
number 5.
So he's got good stuff, and he's
Eduardo
fooling a lot of these hitters.
Escobar.
In now, Eduardo Escobar. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Escobar flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A
baseman.
base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Standing in now, Christian Walker, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A pause and the 0-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One left for Arizona. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. At the plate, Kyle Freeland. He's
Leading off
1 for
the
2 in this one.
The pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. This one's flared out toward left. Peralta is there, makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's
Now
take
batting,
another look at just a
shortstop,
textbook swing
Trevor
right there. Good
Story.
weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Trevor Story. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Peralta going back. Boom goes the dynamite. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot as this lead got even wider.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box, David Dahl.
The left fielder, David.
As he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
In now, Daniel Murphy. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Ryan McMahon. Pulled toward right center field. Souza on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Rockies lead this one 14-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line toward right center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So striding forward now, Wilmer Flores 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First offering on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Ready now, Ian Desmond. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Center fielder, Ian Desmond.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Souza. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, number 58.
Coming to the plate now, number 58. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Marte makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. But they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Adam Jones is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Adam Jones.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Jones stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Carson Kelly. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Murphy has it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Cattell Marte.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the infielder Cattell Marte. Now here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Popped up. Murphy in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0.